with our master formulator, Chase. A lot of questions get asked to us all the time about, are we legit? Is our science legit? Today we're going to talk a little bit about, is our licensing legit? Like, what do we do to make sure that we're legal, that we're doing things correctly, efficacy, all that's involved. So I'll throw that out to you. Perfect. You can talk about that.
Yeah, so we're really fortunate here to be established in our labs here in the United States. And in the United States, we have the FDA that governs over this. So, you know, we are in the dietary supplement category. So it's not food, it's not pharmaceutical, it's dietary supplements. So it's got a very specific set of parameters that apply to how we have to do absolutely everything involved in ensuring the ingredients coming in are all up to spec and the finished good going out is up to spec. And to do so, we have to so step one, get registered with the FDA. Right? So we tell the FDA who we are, what we're doing, and they review everything and they'll issue us an FDA registration number. So that's our ID number for the facility. And when we are registered, that means that we go on the inspection cycle for the FDA. So and the FDA is nationwide. And so we have national agents that will come around and just randomly drop it. There's no scheduling, there's no heads up that they're coming. They just show up.
So these surprise visits, right?
Surprise visits.
Just to make sure we're doing things right?
Yep. And they're very, very thorough. It goes from an inspection of first inspection of the facility to make sure everything's clean, sanitary, and make sure that the very specific guidelines that they give for every step along the way is being adhered to. So step one is a tour. Step two, they really start digging into the paperwork on everything. You know, if you're making your grandma's cookies, it's very simple. You just get out the recipe, and if you put the flour in before the eggs, it's not that big of a deal. With the FDA, everything being documented and done in a very specific order is a big deal.
So how's it gone so far? Any infractions or are we?
Yeah, so an inspector's job is to find things, right? And improve on things. So of course, there's always going to be a list of small improvements that aren't done perfectly right. And there will always be. Yeah, you probably won't ever see an inspection where there's not at least a few to-do items at the end. And then you got to circle back and say, these are the things that we've done to make this perfectly by the guidelines. And the guidelines are ever evolving. Right. So they're not stagnant. So what's perfect today might not be perfect next year.
But the good news is that today, you're up and running.
Yeah.
Using great products. You're in compliance, right?
Yep.
And international shipping and international rules and regulations and certifications, we're up to date on all those.
Yeah, so the nice thing about being in the US is a lot of the countries that we export to, if they say, hey, if this product is good enough in the United States, it's good enough for us. So as long as we're adhering to everything on the US FDA level, then we do a certificate of free sale, which shows that the United States government has acknowledged that this product is licensed to be sold by this company, and it's free to do so. And we don't have to go through big hoops with every country to export to. Because there's a lot of countries that people can really benefit from these products. And the nice thing about being in the US is it really speeds that process up because the US is so strict and so rigid with making sure things are done exactly right. So we've got the federal level with the FDA, but then we also get the state level. So the state level inspectors, they come around more often than the federal level inspectors. And so state level, same thing, they just drop in. No sense about that. They just show up and say, by law, you have to make time for us. And so we say, great, happy to have you here, and start with a tour. So a tour of the facilities, go through the same process as with the FDA. The paperwork side's not as intense, but the physical side is more involved. So they both kind of have like their really areas they focus on with laser beams to make sure everything is done.
So you've got state regulation, you've got federal regulation, but in the end, it just ensures that all of our brand partners are getting a quality product.
Exactly. Yep, it's all about consumer safety. Making sure that when people take the product, they get the benefits they want out of the product. They're not being overly hyped. They're not being overly, sold something that doesn't live up to the claims. And it's great. It's a lot of hoops to jump through, but at the end of the day, delivering good, high-quality product to a consumer is what it's all about.
We couldn't have said it better, guys. Brand partners, that's why we have our manufacturers. You heard it right from Chase. Top quality. Thanks, Chase, so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate working with you.
Yeah,
looking forward to see you.